Hello, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video and share it with your friends. So I come across this video with Megyn Kelly and calling out Whoopi Goldberg on her ignorance about the differences between black and white police brutality. Okay. Now, we all know when it comes to anything and stats and population and rates and numbers, it's always about cherry pick, especially with non white Americans. Because let's be honest, because I know numbers. I'm poor at mathematics, but I have common sense with numbers. When it comes to stats, as far as crime and welfare, they love to throw white Americans under the bus, okay? But when it comes to certain other things, as opposed to police brutality, black and brown people must be victims, okay? So they won't admit that more white males, by 1%, are more likely to be or have been victims of police brutality. You can just YouTube and Google anything. White males, whether it's drunk driving, reckless driving, expired license, and things like that, they have as much encounters with the police. And some of them is just as bold as a black and brown person to be disrespectful and belligerent and all the 9 yards. Now, Whoopi Goldberg's argument is like, oh, they just get a smack on the wrist and an easy pass. And Megyn Kelly just said the flat out big D word, the synonym of unintelligence. Okay. But I think she wanted to say a lot more. Now, she did do a video yesterday about that with Whoopi Goldberg because after her situation with her ignorant comment about the Holocaust and race, you really can't take this woman seriously. And she really believes because she has the dough, as she said, oh, I can make a lot of dough. She has a lot of, and she was one of those people that were on welfare before she became famous. But I digress. I make a lot of dough, therefore I can say what I want, and I'm a liberal as well. I can say what I want. No, that's not the case, Whoopi. You uh and until this woman's career is over and she retires, I'm guessing she's like in her 60s or whatnot. Uh, it's gonna continue on and on and on and on. Now, if you want to go into deep into the quotes of what she said, she and Megyn Kelly responding to it, you can go to my podcast. You can find it on Spotify. Just type in Red Soul. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Just type it in and you can hear the host, or you can just simply go to Daily Wire because they will tell the truth on this thing. And yes, I still get my news from Daily Wire. I like them as well as Steven Crowder. I know they had their beef in the past, and I don't know the full story. That's why I chose not to do the story about that case in the first place, because I don't know the full beef of what the difference was. This, said, she said, she disagrees, he disagrees, and all this other nonsense. I can't go into that spectrum and what's all the beef about that. So I never nor do I intend to do a story about that. But I'll only go by what the Lord puts on my heart to talk about. Okay? Now, I'm dressed uniquely, differently than other times. The red blazer. Okay. Valentine's Day is within over a week from now. So that's why I chose red. Okay. And in despite of that, I thought it would match with my nice lip gloss. So it's unfortunate, and I'm glad people like Megyn Kelly continues to speak up. Now, keep in mind, this woman is neither left nor right. She's in the middle, maybe an independent, just like Bill O'Reilly. Okay. So, despite of these people working for Fox, or they used to, doesn't mean that they're automatically right wing. Okay. And even people can't define what that is, or left wing, or progressive, or unless it's you can listen to a person and assume that person believes what he believes, So that's all I have for you folks. I know this video is short, but this is what I have on my heart. And it's getting much warmer here in Texas, so I'm grateful for that. And it's going to be in the 50s tomorrow. So, Christina, Red Soul, pray for our nation, pray for our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church. And as I've usually said, the Lord bless you, keep you, and may his light shine upon you. And I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.